Hi everyone, and welcome to part 1 of the Sims 4 Caliente family. So this is going to be a 10 to 15 part mini-series depending on how things go, where we're just going to follow the lives of the Caliente family. And I'm doing this because recently I gave this household a makeover and renovated their home. They also just have this soap opera-esque, potentially drama-filled storyline, which I did expand on in the makeover video. So I was just thinking to myself how much fun it would be to just play with this household and see where things go in their lives. So I thought, why not turn this into a mini-series so you all can follow along and see where we can see where things go with this together. And what just happened there was that Don snuck up to Katrina's room at night, as he usually does, because as you saw from that intro, Katrina does not want Dina and Nina to know that her and Don are a thing, which is maybe a little silly, but it's basically because Don is half her age and he's the age of her daughters, and she just doesn't really want to deal with the judgment she doesn't want to deal with them potentially judging her for dating him, and also she's not really sure how serious this relationship is, because while they're living together, it's not really because, they made this choice as a couple to have the next, move on to the next level in the relationship. It was more so because Don was struggling to make rent due to losing his job. So she wanted to help him out. She didn't want to make it so he had to potentially be out on the street or anything like that. So she took him in, and yeah, due to the uncertainty of how serious this relationship may be, she just doesn't want to deal with her daughter's judgment and them knowing that they're a couple. Although she does have the soulmate aspiration, so she does want to find someone to settle down with, and she hopes that maybe Don could turn out to be that guy, but she's just not really sure given the situation and how flaky Don can be at times. But Dina and Nina aren't stupid. They can kind of pick up on the fact that there might be something going on between Katrina and Don, but Don may try to persuade them that, yeah, there's nothing going on between him and Dina to his advantage, so we'll see how things go, because as we all know, the storyline or the backstory that came with this house, with the base game, was basically the backstory hinted that Don could potentially get involved with all 3 of the Caliente women, so I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not. We'll just kind of play it by, take it day by day and see how things go, but I am really excited to see where things go with this Let's Play. But everyone is asleep now, so I'll be back in the morning to talk a little bit more about their backstory. It is the next morning and everyone is just getting up and ready for their day. Nina is currently eating some leftover hamburgers for breakfast. But the expanded storyline that I wanted to talk about is that Katrina, or my version of Katrina, is a concert pianist. So originally she was at level 4 of the entertainment career, so I promoted her up to level 7 in the musician branch. So she is a professional pianist. She also has level 7, I believe, of the piano skill. So that is just something she is really talented at. I also made her a 1-star level celebrity because I'd imagine that with her talent, she has some notoriety in her community, within the music community or the piano community, she is very well known. But to the greater public, she's not really very well known. So yeah, I just thought it was fitting that she would be a little bit of a celebrity, and oh, I thought I gave her this. Okay, well, I meant to give her the networking perk. She did have, yeah, I think when I placed her, some of the stuff got reset, when I placed them into this world, but she was supposed to have the Vane Street quirk, so we'll have to maybe try to get her that again. And what is this? I heard you became friends with Eddie Webster. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I actually made Flamenco Caliente their father in this, because in the big game, as they came in the game, they didn't have a father. Who their father was kind of a mystery. So I just wanted to go in and actually create their father. So I, of course, named him Flamenco Caliente because that was his name in The Sims 2. That was the name of their father in the Sims 2 version of the Caliente household. So I just thought it'd be a nice throwback to that, to give him the same name in this version, although he maybe doesn't look like someone who would be named Flamenco Caliente. But I did make him based off of Nina's genetics because Dina looks a lot like their mom Katrina, but Nina, there's some resemblance, but Nina doesn't really look like Katrina as much. So, she also has red hair going on, so I just made Flamenco based off of her, so it made a little bit more sense where her genetics came from. And also, as far as the story with their father, SkyChime658 left a really good comment on the makeover video, kind of explaining what they thought the story behind their father and Katrina's ex-husband was. So let me go ahead and pull that up and read it. So she said, I think to go with your story, maybe Dina and Nina's father was a somewhat wealthy, but not mega rich older man, and Katrina got involved with him and had Dina and Nina when she was very young. because he was in love with her talent and really pushed her to be successful. She is very talented and works hard, but deals with a lot of criticism and gossip because of how she got her start. It also means she didn't get to enjoy being young because her husband constantly pushed her to focus on her art, plus having the girl so young that's why she's resisting aging and trying to stay young, even to the point of dating a younger man. So yeah, something I forgot to get to is that Katrina is an adult, but obviously she looks not. Oh dear Lord, what are you doing? She is an adult, but obviously she looks not much older than her daughter. So like, kind of the explanation for that I had was that she's going through maybe a little bit of a midlife crisis. She just cares very much about her appearance and is trying to do her best to remove any signs of aging or like put off any signs of aging. So, she's gotten some work done. She's probably got some implants. She's got some Botox to try to prevent any wrinkles forming, which is working for her. So she's doing a good job. But I really like the explanation Sky Chimes had, that it kind of stemmed from her marriage to Flamenco. And she did meet Flamenco when she's very young, around 18. And then by the time she was 20, she had Dina and Nina. And, of course, like, she basically got right into, really quickly, I am playing in the Simsy save, which is, of course, made by Little Simsy, just because I wanted there to be more going on within the world than, what you get when you load up a new game. So, yeah, it does come with some extra holidays, which is really cool. So tomorrow is the Pride holiday that she created. So I'm just really excited to explore the save and all that she's done as well. So that's just another thing with the series that I'm excited about. Anyway, as I was saying, she got into this relationship that became this very serious thing really quickly because Flamenco was around 10 years older than her. So she met him when she was 18. He was around 28. So he's kind of at a point in his life where he wanted to settle down, get married, have kids. So she got pushed into that from a very, when she was very young. So she didn't really get the chance to have her like wild 20s where she just got to like party and do whatever she wanted because she had kids when she was very, very young. So I think now she is going through a midlife crisis where she's kind of trying to relive her 20s that she never got to have in a way. No, sorry, don't really care to go out with you right now. So I think being with Don is part of that because he's kind of the guy she never got to be with when she was in her 20s. Like, just kind of like that wild and free relationship because her relationship with Flamenco was like a more secure thing, like just more of that like settle down and have kids and get married right away kind of a deal. But he did push her to pursue her passion of playing the piano, and he drove her to become very successful in that. So that is something she is very thankful for, but the relationship unfortunately did fall apart, which, probably isn't really much, obviously they're not together anymore, so it's not much of a surprise, but given what I've said about the relationship, I don't think it's much of a surprise that it did end up falling apart. So, she just realized that she didn't love him, she wasn't happy in the relationship, so they did divorce around 10 years ago when the girls were 10 years old. So since then, she's just been mostly raising them herself. And she's just getting something out of her relationship with Don that she never had in her relationship with Flamenco. And before she ended up with Don, she didn't really see herself dating a guy that young. She had dated guys who were like a few years younger than her, but generally they were guys who were around the same age as her. But Don spotted her at the gym, went up to her, they started talking, they hit it off, and she was just very flattered that this guy as young as Don, thought she was attractive and was into her. So yeah, she just went with it, and they've been together for a few months. So yeah, it's not really a long-term relationship, but she just this whole thing was very unexpected, but she's just really happy with it so far, and just is really happy with like the confidence boost that she got from her relationship with him, and is really hoping that it can actually become something really serious, and maybe it will be something where like she could potentially marry him in the future. All right, so we got bills for 6,000 simoleons. That is fantastic. But we got the money to pay for it, so we should probably just do that right now so we don't have to worry about that anymore. But she does have work, I believe. Yeah, she has work at 2 p.m. So I was thinking that once she goes off to work, we could have Don maybe go to the gym with Dina because Dina is into exercising and he knows that. So it looks like she's actually up here on this punching bag right now. So, and I think Don was also using it as well. So yeah, I was just thinking it'd be cool for them to go to the gym together, so he's trying to get to know her daughters a little bit. And then later on, I was thinking that Nina and Dina could take Dawn out to a bar with their friends, because they do have some friends that are here in Oasis Springs. Because I did make it so they were friends with some of the other young adults that were placed in this world. And then we also got Johnny Zest, of course, because Kayla did place some other just single young adults around the world. So yeah, I thought it'd be cool if they were friends with them, so we kind of have some friends for them right off the bat, because they have been living in Oasis Springs for their whole life, so I figured it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense if they didn't have any friends, and also Dina does have kind of a budding romantic relationship with Johnny Sest. Like, it's not anything serious, and like, they went on one date, and she's kind of like, maybe something could happen with him, but like, they haven't really even kissed yet. It's not really like a set in stone kind of a thing at all, but that is something that we could explore in the future. Like, maybe we could have her go on a date with him in the next part. We'll see how things go, but I'd love to know where you all think things with this could go, because I always love just seeing your feedback on where you think things could go with the stories and series. So yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts on this and what you want to see in this series, because I'm just so excited to see where things go. And honestly, I'm really worried that I'm going to get attached to these Sims, and it's going to be very hard to end this series by 15 parts. But we'll see how things go. But already, I'm just really attached to this household. And oh yeah, I should probably show their house a little bit, because as I said, I did give it a renovation because it definitely needed it. So here is, okay, work for Katrina is about to start in 1 hour. Yeah, so here is Nina's room. So she's just in here watching some TV. And then this is Dina's room. And then over here, we of course have Katrina's room, which we saw last night. And then she has her very own nice master bathroom. We got the hall bathroom out here. And then downstairs, we got the living room with Katrina's piano in it, because she, of course, has to have one because that is so important to her. She also plays the violin a bit, so we have a violin for her as well. But the piano is her main passion. The violin is just kind of a side thing she started. She's not as good at that as she is with the piano. And then apart from that, over here, we have the formal dining room. And then we have the kitchen. We have just this kind of hall area. And then we have a bathroom. And then this is Dawn's closet room. I mean, it's a good size, but compared to the other rooms, it's a bit of a closet. But yeah, this is where he is staying, because Katrina just wanted him to stay in the guest room just to not raise suspicion, because, obviously it's going to be kind of hard to say there's nothing going on if he's sleeping in her room. So yeah, he's here in the guest room. And then back here, we have a nice pool, because we got this from since the base game, so we had to put a pool back here. And I'll also have an annotation pop up linking to the Townie Makeover video I did on them, because I did go a little bit more in depth into the backstory, or the expanded backstory that I gave them in that video. So if you want to hear a little bit more about it than what I said in this video, then you could check that out. Also, you can check that out if you want to see all their outfits, because I'm not going to bother with going through that in this video. And you can also check that video out if you want to see all their traits and aspirations, because I don't know if I'm really going to go all into that in this video. Like, I might talk about that stuff a little bit here, but I don't think it's really necessary to go over all of those. And plus, I mean, this family came with the game, and I didn't change any of their traits, so we already know what those are. But yeah, I just felt like they looked so much better after the makeover I gave them, and their house just looked so much better after the renovation. So yeah, I thought it'd be really fun to just do this and play with them. Okay, so Katrina is off to work. So I think I'm just going to have Don and Nina go, or not Nina. I'm going to mix up all of their names, because we got Katrina, Nina, and Dina. So yeah, I'm probably going to mix up their names so much in this series. But yeah, I think now that Katrina is off at work, we're going to have Don and Dina just head to the gym. I mean, they're already in their workout clothes, so they are ready to go. So let us get on with that. So we'll travel, pick Don Lothario, and head on out there. Yeah, so I haven't seen how Kayla renovated the gym yet. So yeah, I'm interested to see what she did, because I think she renovated all of the commercial lots. Yeah, it looks like she did. So we'll just go here to Burners and Builders. And then later in the night, maybe we'll go to the Rattlesnake Juice Bar with Nina, Dina, Dawn, and all of Dina and Nina's friends. So yeah, I'm just really looking forward to that. All right, so we are here. Okay, who are you? Marley Tubbs. Why do we have paparazzi here? Like, there's no celebrities here. I mean, maybe there is. I don't know. But okay, so let's have her just discuss fitness techniques with him. So they can just chat a little bit about their workout before they even begin this. And this is the gym where Dawn and Katrina first met. Dina doesn't really come here too often. She usually just is happy to jog around the neighborhood or use a punching bag for exercise. She's not really a gym goer type usually, but Dawn did push her to come with him to the gym. So here we are. So let's just get them into it. You know what? Actually, if we click on some workout equipment, then they'll just change into their outfits or their workout clothes. Oh, do we have a yoga mat or a yoga studio somewhere in here? So there's oh, that's so cool. She added in a little yoga area. Yeah, because I think there was weightlifting machines over here before, so maybe we can have them join this, or we can have her join it. I don't know if Dawn's really the yoga type at all, so maybe we'll have just Dina do the workout or the yoga class, and then we'll have Dawn go over here and use a weightlifting machine. All right, so she's going over here to join that, and who else do we have in this class? So we've got Tag Shino Miller. I'm not sure if this is a sim that it might have been a sim that she added in. And then we got Paolo, and then we got Emmanuel Roland. Nice, so we acquired the wellness skill. Yeah, so I think once we get further into the evening, we'll switch gears to the whole having them go out to the bar thing. I just want to check out all these sims. Edna Rivers, I think this was a sim, like I've seen like some of the sims that she added into her save, but I'm not sure like who they all are, so yeah, this is just what I'm excited about, like just exploring this and seeing all the lots. It's kind of like refreshing, like I'm discovering the game all over again, so that is just why I really wanted to use a sim as I'm mixing up all my words today. That's why I wanted to use a save file as a point to start with. And honestly, like, I would love to be able to make my own save file, but I know I would never have the time to finish it, so I don't even want to get anyone's hopes up and then end up disappointing them by saying that's something I'm gonna do, but yeah, if I had all the time in the world, I would love to do something like this. Okay, so we got Ciara Blake. So I think she was a sim who was added in. And then we got Don over here just pumping his iron. And let's see how Dina's doing with her yoga class. And it looks like she's doing pretty decently. Oh, wow, look at that guy. Oh, nope. I mean, I couldn't do that either. I hate, like, whenever I try to do a handstand like that, I always worry I'm just going to basically do what she did and, like, topple over forward. Like, for some reason, like, the feeling of that just scares me. So I have a hard time, like, trying to do flips or anything like that. Look at that, she's doing pretty well. We got some, what was that, like, Warrior 2 going on? I think that's what that was. Oh, I love how I just saw the sim, like, flying off the treadmill in the mirror here. Alright, so it looks like Don is done with his strength training. So what are we doing? We're doing some sit-ups. Let's do something else. So what else have we got here? We got the punching bags over here. We got some treadmills. Oh, we got a basketball court. Yeah, it's really cool. Okay, so let's practice punching. And then back here we just got like the usual showers and toilets and that whole deal going on. So is this class still happening? Oh no, I think it's done, right? Okay, yeah, no, she's still doing it. Ooh, and I love this guy's mustache. That's a pretty majestic mustache. Alright, well, it looks like that class is over now, and it is 5 p.m. So once Dawn is done with the punching bag over here, we're gonna go ahead and head out to the Rattlesnake Juice Bar. Ooh, who is this? Oswald Turner. Oh, that's cool. I think that's another sim that she added in. Dawn is... Oh, cool. So we reached level 4 of the fitness skill, and he does have the serial romantic aspiration, so him and Katrina definitely have, like, different goals for their romantic relationships. Like, he definitely doesn't consider Katrina as seriously as she considers him. So I feel like he's probably gonna be trying to get with some other people. Like, I think he's definitely trying to take advantage of Katrina and her hospitality. You know, he just saw her as, you know, I mean, he obviously, like, I guess cares about her on some level and is into her, but he also just kind of saw her for what she could give him, because he knows that she's a bit further into her life and she's got more going on for her than the women that he usually dates. So he figured, you know, since he needed a place to stay, that he could just ask her if he could stay with her. So yeah, he's definitely taking advantage of her a bit. Oh, cool. So she reached level 3 of the fitness skill. All right, well, you know, actually, let's have him go to the bathroom and stop this, and then after that, we are going to head out. So I think now she's on doing some weightlifting. Let's see, Flamenco Caliente is wondering if I want to come over. Not now. Sorry, Dad. Oh, yes, I did put him at the Yuma Heights house, because he is an art critic. I think he was at level 7 or 8 of that, so he does have a good bit of money. You know, just to kind of go with the whole thing that he was fairly wealthy when him and Katrina got together. But how is Don doing? Is he done yet? Not quite. Okay, oh, who is this? Ciara Blake. Oh, I think I saw her. Yeah, she was over there working out before. But that's cool that she just came up and started chatting with her. So I guess she's kind of making a new friend. So she's just coming up here and greeting her. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and get on out of here. So let's pick everyone else who want to come. So we want to pick Nina. And let's pick Ricky and Eliana and Johnny and Eddie. Alright, so we are good to go. Alright, so we are here and everyone is gathered outside. Let's see, it's the happiest hour of all for Cheapskate Sims. Everyone enjoys drinks at a discounted price. Ooh, perfect. I do love a good deal. Oh, is she a vampire? Or did she just have the vampire walk? No, I don't think is she a vampire? I have no idea. Is this Sim a vampire? Maybe she's not. Like, she just kind of has, like, that creepy walk in general. Or can that only be given to vampires? I don't know. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, this place was renovated as well. So it's just kind of, like, shuffled around a little bit. We got some foosball tables. Yeah, so I love that she just went in and added some more activities for Sims to do in these lots. Because we've had so many more things come out since the base game came out, of course. Alright, so we'll just chat with Ricky, so we'll talk about the hot temperature. Let's also get to know her. And then let's have Dina go over here and say hi to Johnny. So we'll just tell him a dramatic story. So we'll just talk about the hot temperature and maybe flirt with him a little bit since they do kind of got a little something going on. So we'll just compliment his appearance and maybe just flirt with him for a little bit. So I don't know if this is going to end up being anything that really becomes serious. Like I said, right now, what's going on between her and Johnny is just something kind of casual that's at the beginning. So we'll flirt, and then I'm not sure like how it's going to go with Dawn like potentially getting involved with Dina and Nina. I think that's something we'll figure out in future parts. Like I don't know if I'm going to do too much with that in this one because I don't know. I mean, I could have Dawn try to flirt with Nina. I mean, obviously you wouldn't do that with Nina right now because she is, or with Dina. See, like I said, I'm going to be mixing up these names. You know, like Dina is obviously like has something going on with Johnny right now, so I don't think Dawn's going to mess with that. But let's, ooh, what celebrities are here? So we got all these different celebrities around. That's neat. Where did Johnny go? Hold on. Oh, is that, what's his face? Raj Rasoya? That's cool. Yeah, it's cool to see so many different Sims around here. Where did Johnny go? Is he still here? Oh, he's right there behind the bar. Okay, so yeah, they were still flirting. So let's just have them chat a little bit, and then we can have Nina talk to Dawn. So tell a funny story, and what is she up to? Okay, so she's over here in the bathroom, and, alright, she's just talking herself to the mirror, that's cool. Where is Dawn? Okay, he's right here. Ooh, look at those moves. He is actually a pretty good dancer. So let's discuss interest with him, and I don't know, like, maybe I would have her flirt with him, because, I mean, I don't know, like, they kind of, like, are thinking, okay, you know, maybe their mom's lying about there being something going on between her and Dawn, but they haven't seen her flirting with Dawn, so if there is anything going on, she's hiding it, like, they're hiding it really well, so she's kind of thinking, okay, maybe Katrina, you're like, maybe my mom is telling the truth, maybe her and Dawn aren't actually a thing, because she just thinks Dawn is hot, and she is kind of wanting to flirt with him a little bit. So, you know what, like, maybe we'll just do it, because I could see her going for it. And she's also feeling really confident right now, so, you know, we're just gonna do a bold pickup line. I know I was just saying that I wasn't sure if I was going to start anything romantic between Dawn and Dina or Nina right now, but, you know what, I'm feeling it, so we're gonna go for it. I don't know if I'm gonna have anything go too far, but let's have her dance with him. I feel like Dina has a little bit more common sense in this situation, and she's just not wanting to attempt to get involved with Dawn at all, even though, you know, she thinks he's a cutie pie too, but, yeah, Nina's just the more forward one of the two. So what are we doing? We are oh, right, I had them dance together. Yeah, so look at that. What's she doing? Like some kind of chicken dance? Okay, so Katrina brought home 609 simoleons. Okay, so what else should we do? Let's not do, I don't know, because I know it's gonna come up with that, you know, he's seeing Dawn, which, you know, he would keep a secret in this situation, so we're not gonna do that. So let's flirt, because I don't think he really even, like, cares that he's together with Katrina, you know, like, that's not gonna stop him from accepting her advances. Because, yeah, we are getting something going on between these two. So let's tell him an unbelievable story. What else? Confess attraction. Let's not do that quite yet. What else can we do? Gossip? Yeah, we'll get some gossip going on here. And oh yeah, she does have the Chief of Mischief aspiration. So she is definitely like the more mischievous of the two out of her and Dina. Because I feel like Dina's a little bit more of a goody two-shoes, although she does enjoy a good party. And then Nina's more of like the troublemaker. Like she really likes to shake things up. So that's why she's just going for this, even though it's probably not a good idea to potentially get involved with the guy who's living with you. You know, like, it's not really the best situation, but, you know, she's doing it anyway. Alright, so let's talk about the warm temperature. What else can we do? Tell a dramatic story. Yeah, so she's just flirting with him on her own now. Okay, so what else can we do? Compliment his appearance. I don't think I did. Did I do that? No, I think I started off with the bold pickup line. Yeah, so we'll just compliment his appearance. And also another thing is that Nina doesn't have a job either, so Dina and Katrina are the only ones in this household who have a job because she is lazy. Like, she does have the lazy trait, so she is just less motivated than her sister Dina, who does, I believe, have the ambitious trait. Yeah, she has the ambitious trait, so yeah. Dina's a little bit more driven to do things in her life than Nina is. Like, honestly, like, Nina just wants to find a guy who can take care of her so she doesn't have to worry about anything. Like, yeah, like, she just wants someone with some money. You know, she doesn't want to have to worry about worrying or about working or making ends meet. But she's still up for having a good time. You know, like, finding someone that she can have a good time with. Alright, so let's blow a kiss at him. And what else can we do? What do we have? So we can flirt with him again. And then I feel like Dina's over here seeing this and is just rolling her eyes at her sister. Like, she's like, you're just making a fool of yourself. This is stupid. Like, you shouldn't be doing this. Like, you know this is a bad idea. Like I said, she's the one with more common sense. But I do want to see if Johnny's still here. I feel like the people we brought with us probably have left already. Yeah, it is getting pretty late. So I think they already headed out of here. So it's just the three of them who are currently here. Alright, so are these two still flirting? Yeah, looks like it. Looks like they're still chatting. Okay, what do we have? Awkward encounter. Okay, so we did something awkward and then on... Oh, from the... Oh, is it bear night right now? Oh, I guess it is. Alright, so we just got a whole bunch of people dressed up as bears sitting around. But let's get some more flirting going on because she is still feeling confident. Okay, so what can we do? Let's just flirt again. Yeah, we'll just flirt. But I want to see what other... Oh, we could have her propose a crazy scheme. I can see her doing that. Oh, okay, never mind. So maybe he's kind of like... I feel like maybe he's having a little bit of a conscience about the situation. He's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do this. Like, I should just maybe kind of turn this down a little bit because, you know, he does have feelings. He does have a little bit of a conscience. So I feel like he's kind of realizing that this is probably bad and maybe he just shouldn't, like, take this any further tonight. I think also he's a little tense from all the bears that are around, so that's probably contributing to him turning down her advances right now. So I think we're gonna cool it a bit with this. What is she doing? Flirting with him? Okay, maybe let's not do that. But it is getting pretty late, so I think I'm gonna have all of them head on home, and with that I'm gonna end this part here. So I hope you all have been enjoying this series so far. I am really enjoying it already, and I feel like I'm already really attached. So yeah, I am super worried about not being able to part with the series after just 15 parts, but you know, we'll see, because I really do want this to just be a more short and sweet series that I can end before it drags out to being a year long, because that's usually the case with my Let's Plays. But anyway, I'm going to end this here, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!